Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I'm your host, Benny. And, I'm here to do some writing. So let's get into it, shall we? Samhain? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Now, this song is called Samhain, but I've also heard a song called Samhain Labs. Or maybe it's an artist? What does Samhain mean? What is it Irish for? Or whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Twitch connect. Did it connect? It did connect. Okay. Hey Itachi, hey Poyo, how are you guys doing today? Ah. So there's a festival every single month? Cool. Guys, Stalker 2, not only is Stalker 2 out, but it's out on Game Pass, guys. Check it out. Oh. I think I might install it and start playing it tonight. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if GSC World is going to even exist after DJT takes office and just quote unquote ends the war by letting Putin just roll over him. Start planning them on this plot. Okay. Baby. Man, I had a pretty cool conversation with Y last night. That was pretty fun. Dia de los Muertos instead of Samhain, because I think Dia de los Muertos is more reassuring that your family is with you, old and new. That's good. Dia de los Muertos is great. Two women gasped as they saw the nude, bound, limbless woman in the case. But each went to work immediately, recklessly throwing their coffees on the desk and moving to each side of the woman. Takahashi physically tested her pulse, and after determining that the woman was relatively stable, the two went to work removing her from the bindings and machinery she was attached to. Panda Muertos. I don't think I've ever had that. Give me a quick rundown. Grapes or raspberries? I would prefer grapes. I'm more of a grape fan. Brown bread bun with 4 bones on the sides. Like 1 bone on each side. Now, when you say bones, let's see, did the other one have bones in it? Oh, it's like bone-shaped bread? I was kind of imagining like literal bones. And I thought they would be outside of the bread so that you don't accidentally pick one and like eat it. Okay, I need the experience or expertise. I don't know if I would call it expertise of ChatGPT. Creative writing companion. The two characters that I have here. The chief. CMO Ibrahim and medic Takahashi are providing aid to a woman in a case. That has been held hostage or has been held in captivity for a significant amount of time and had her limbs what? It's going along. It's going along. I am having some trouble coming up with. I want to describe a little bit of the procedure that the medical professionals here are administering to this woman that they just found. But I don't really know that much, and I don't even really know where to start. I want it to sound pretty realistic, so I'm asking GPT. Let's see. In the order of what they might do, chronologically, I guess. In chronological order, what are some of the procedures the professionals may take? All right.
In providing aid to a woman who has been held in captivity for a long time and had her limbs amputated, the Chief Medical Officer and medic, Anika Hashi, would prioritize stabilization, assessing her condition, and planning long-term care. Here's a step-by-step outline of potential procedures they might take in chronological order. 1. Immediate stabilization. Primary assessment. Check her airway, breathing, and circulation, ABCs. Ensure she is not in immediate danger of respiratory or cardiac failure. Stop bleeding. If there are fresh wounds or reopened surgical sites at the amputation points, control any bleeding. Administer fluids. Provide intravenous fluids to address dehydration, maintain blood pressure, and replace lost electrolytes. Pain management. Administer appropriate painkillers, analgesics to address acute or chronic pain, including phantom limb pain. Oxygen therapy. If she exhibits signs of oxygen deprivation, administer supplemental oxygen. 2. Detailed examination and diagnostics. Full body examination. Look for signs of infection, bed sores, or untreated injuries, especially around amputation sites. Infection screening. Conduct blood tests to check for sepsis, organ dysfunction, or systemic infections. Swab wounds for localized infections. Nutritional assessment. Evaluate her level of malnutrition or vitamin deficiencies. Mental health evaluation. Observe for signs of psychological trauma, disorientation, or inability to communicate effectively due to prolonged captivity. 3. Wound care and infection control. Clean and dress wounds. Sterilize and bandage the amputation sites, removing old or contaminated dressings. Antibiotics. Administer broad-spectrum antibiotics to address or prevent infection. Debridement. If necessary, remove dead or infected tissue from the amputation sites to promote healing. 4. Nutritional and hydration support. Nutritional therapy. Start a refeeding protocol with small, nutrient-rich meals or intravenous nutrition to avoid refeeding syndrome in a severely malnourished patient. Vitamin and mineral supplements. Administer supplements for deficiencies, such as iron for anemia or vitamin C for wound healing. 5. Emotional and psychological support. Trauma counseling. Begin offering emotional support or gentle counseling, ensuring the patient feels safe and heard. Calming environment. Minimize external stimuli and provide a quiet, comforting space to reduce anxiety or PTSD symptoms. 6. Prosthetic planning and long-term care. Assessment for prosthetics. Measure the remaining limbs and assess their condition to determine the suitability for future prosthetics. Physiotherapy preparation. Start gentle exercises or massage therapy to improve circulation and prevent muscle atrophy in remaining limbs. Pain and sensory management. Monitor and address phantom limb sensations or other chronic pain issues. 7. Monitoring and follow-up. Daily checkups. Regularly monitor her vitals, wound healing, and overall progress. Adjust treatment plan. Modify antibiotics, pain management, and nutritional support as her condition stabilizes. Long-term rehabilitation planning. Work with the patient to understand her goals and capabilities for mobility, independence, and emotional recovery. The CMO Ibrahim would likely focus on diagnostics, strategic planning, and overseeing the medical procedures, while Medic Takahashi would handle the hands-on care and offer bedside support, ensuring the patient feels comforted and cared for during this critical period.
So... Ibrahim checked her. Let's get a little more detail with this. Placed fingers on her. Tested her pulse, and Ibrahim checked her breathing. No, I removed the shadows thing. I thought it was I thought it was getting a little boring, a little dated, and I like this one because the FrostyTools.com, it's actually a AI generated response that's like relevant to you, you know. Like it saw that we were talking about dough. And it gave you the, may your words flow like Panda Muertos dough while you lurk. I think that's cool as heck. There's a couple of other things that trigger that as well. Like when somebody follows, or I think it'll also do it during a raid. If I get to a point where I can have ads, it'll put like a little recap of what's going on whenever there's ads. If it gives you something about it's about Eagle, I don't know. It very well could. Very well could. Go ahead and give it a try.
Thank you for following.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Sonny. Your sunny vibes are just what we need in this hopeless writing journey. Wow. AI, you're wild. You're wild, AI. Wild. Okay. Taking a break to avoid those shiitake topics. We'll keep the words flowing while you lurk. Okay, Takashi tested her pulse and Ibrahim checked her breathing. Then they both check our airway, breathing, and circulation. ABCs. Okay, medical professionals that have invented this, probably that the AI is drawing this from. Aren't checking the airway and checking her breathing, aren't they the same thing? Like, don't you check a person's airway to see if they're breathing properly? Like, if you're checking their breathing, isn't that also what you're doing? Is you're making sure that their airways are... Like, they won't be able to breathe if their airways are, you know, cut off, right? Huh. I suppose I could be mistaken. Maybe, like, checking airway literally means, like, going into their throat and looking with, like, the little cameras or tools they have. Yeah. Taking a break to avoid the epic saga of Michael and Nexara. I'll keep the words flowing for you. over. That would be, that would pretty cool if you could just ask frostytools.com what they can do. There's a few things. There's a few things that they can do. I can't quite remember right now. Let's. frostytools.com. Dashboard. Let's see. $9 monthly, whatever, subscription if you want to pay for it. Do exclamation mark SO streamer name. I think I have shoutouts selected. It automatically shouts out Raiders. So let's see. Sure. I don't know why it didn't do it for the one you put in, Sonny. Ugh, boyo. Excuse me. Sonny Jones is your go-to chill vibes and gaming in the Wild West of Twitch. They're usually wrangling up some Minecraft or Overwatch, but who knows what other adventures await. You have to be a mod? I don't think you... Oh, who else can shout out? See, I didn't notice that. Now, I made it so that anybody can shout out. And use it until it's abused. It. So what else are there? Full scope shoutouts. That's what we just looked at. Warm welcomes. Whenever somebody follows me, a unique welcome message will show up in the chat. Reactive responses. I don't have that one. That one's benefactor only. Lurker love. Well, yeah, we were just messing with Lurk. Show starter. This one, again, I don't use because I don't have this feature. Instantly captivate your audience from the moment you go live. So this one basically looks like it does automatic. A message will be sent to your chat as soon as you go live. So it's basically a go live notification, but it's like AI, you know. The avatar quote. It's a little weird that it's kind of getting caught up on the oh, no, maybe. With no recent broadcast titles to go off of. Are they really not sunny? Or is that just a clever ruse? We may never know. That's funny. Okay, so I need to go to Stream Elements and disable the SO feature. Because it doesn't need to go on there twice, right? Okay, go to dashboard. Chatbot, checkments. Dun, dun. I don't think that song works. Was this a custom command? It was. After determining. You're the Avatar? Like Last Airbender or like Jake Sully? I still need to go and finish Legend of Korra. Brett, he really, like, I mean, Avatar is cool and all, but he really was a big fan of Korra. He thought it was well, pretty much what it was on the tin. He thought it took like the story of Avatar and made something deeper, more he liked it. He liked it more. He thought it went into some more details in the universe that the original show didn't. I think he really liked the character of Korra. I like some of the really deep conflicts that arose in the show.
Investigated many claims, both here and in the northern tribe. All have turned out to be false.
Then you should be happy to know your search has come to an end.
What makes you so sure your daughter is the one?
Korra, please come in here.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it!
That's funny. After determining that the woman was relatively stable, the two went to work, carefully removing her from the bindings of machinery she was attached to. All that Ray could do was stand aside and watch. This chill streamer is all about forging stories and gaming. They write tales, play games like Fortnite and Minecraft, and love chatting with their audience. Last seen bringing it on Fortnite. But who knows what adventure they'll embark on next. You updated the bio? What bio? For like King Poyo or what? Did Rusty Tools get it? Ah, welcome in, welcome in. I forge out my stories, specifically Eagle, the tale of Michael Stern unraveling the more I write. Well, other than writing part, I play games, Minecraft, Fortnite, you name it, probably will play it. Cool. is Poyo, and I was bitten by a radioactive chicken. For the last year, I've been the one and only King Poyo. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. Do I make that my bio, though? I love the radioactive chicken. Getting bitten by a radioactive chicken. If you want to change it a little bit, maybe I got pecked by a radioactive chicken. You know, because that's the thing that chickens do, is they peck things. I don't know if the SO works if you don't put the actual name inside it. The woman was transferred. Moved to a mentions it in here. Therapy, full body, infectious radiation, nutritional Express wounds. What are the different types of beds or equipment that a woman might be placed on? Hey, have a good night, Boyo. Thanks for hanging out. This self-proclaimed king, seems to have a pretty chill vibe, despite emotions. When they're not busy ruling their kingdom, they're probably writing, creating art, or just hanging out and chatting with their subjects. Sounds like a pretty sweet gig, honestly. Let's go with this one. Provides a continuous flow of air through the mattress to reduce heat and moisture buildup. I love the sound. I love that. Oh, what is that? It's like some kind of stringed instrument in the background. Transfer bed. Hey there, Leo. Welcome. I appreciate you appreciating my music choice. Just a lo-fi girl. Although in a few different iterations. We've got sad lo-fi, jazz lo-fi, Halloween lo-fi. And then the classic lo-fi girl and lo-fi boy with the dark ambient music. Okay, what does a transfer bed look like? Examination table, bed. I feel like there's a specific type that is woman is found in a case. Where is the and delivered to the med bay of the ship Beacon of Solace. What is the what would the woman be moved to when she is removed from the case? What is the first place? Is the first place the woman would be moved to, might be moved to when she is removed from the case? Honest question. I just found out people do creative writing streams and it's really sweet. Do you think after November there are no more writing streams? Is Nano influencing it? Honestly, I think Nano is probably influencing it a lot less recently because a lot of writers have kind of gotten upset with Nano over their stance for AI. Which I don't necessarily agree with, but that's neither here nor there. No, there are other writers that do a lot of writing outside of NaNoWriMo, like over the course of the rest of the year. I know of other writers that do writing streams. There's not a whole lot of us, I'll admit, but yeah, there are like year-round people who do writing streams, including myself. Alright, start and finish a book, and I'll be in them streams. Are you already doing NaNoWriMo? Because it's like a third of the way done already. 2/3, even. But if you can get a full book done in 10 days, wow. I would be very, very jealous of you. That would be quite impressive. Oh, I'm already in there still. So you're gonna try writing a book on stream? Cool, good stuff. I really enjoy it. I really like people dropping in and having discussions about writing, and it's awesome. I really enjoy it. It's really cool. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but designed for initial triage and diagnostic assessments. Okay. So she would be moved to an examination to an examination table. And attached to a new set of machines. I think that's it for this this part. This next part, the captain is gonna come in. Gonna do anything about it. The captain refuses. Ship is too powerful. Okay, maybe we'll write a little bit more on this scene. A few moments later, Captain... Oh, I can't remember her name. Captain... Captain Dubois. A few moments later, Captain Dubois stepped into the room. Frey And she saw just as everyone else who had seen the woman the captain gasped upon realizing what she was looking at. She covered her mouth
Thank you for following.
Hey, thanks for the following, Alcoy. I really appreciate it. She covered her mouth. Okay, now she is going to Trey. Let's go on and say something to her. Oops. Don't want to make a new manuscript, just want to see this one. Back in chapter 3, I think. She's gonna take something that the captain said earlier. She's gonna throw it back in her face. The reason we can do jobs like this. But it's not like we're helping this guy commit suicide or human trafficking or something. Okay. It's not like this guy is trafficking humans or anything. Trey said, paraphrasing the captain's words. Mocking the captain's paraphrased words. Mocking the captain's paraphrased words. Let's open up a new plot here. What's going on, Necro? How are you doing tonight? You have a lot of girl characters in your book. Not saying one thing or the other, that's cool, just observing. Yeah. I do. Not just this book. I seem to write a lot of female characters. For 2 out of 3 of my last books, like all of the main characters have been women. For my book Suicide, the main character was a man, but most of the supporting cast, including the villain, was a woman. Do you write their boobs bouncing boobily, or are you Oh man. No. I have not. I am proud to say that my stories have passed the what's it called? The Bechdel test? You know what? I'm actually wondering. You know what? I don't think Suicide actually passes the Bechdel test. Damn. But Devour definitely does, and so does D-Side. I mean, I worry that I'm not writing them well. But, that's fair, an observation in movies. But I think it definitely should apply to, like, books and stuff, too. And, you know, the Bechdel test is not, like, a be-all, end-all test, I know. It's like, there are definitely... It doesn't make a movie necessarily good or bad. Like, there are great movies that don't pass the Bechdel test. And then there are absolutely terrible, horrid movies that are, like, incredibly sexist that do pass the Bechdel test. So, yeah. But it's like... It's just such a low bar, you know? To have 2 women talking to each other in a scene that's not about men. That's it. You just need one scene where 2 women talk to each other that has nothing to do with a man. And, like, that's an incredibly low bar, you know? That's true. But yeah, I try to write strong female characters. I'm a big fan. Like Ellen Ripley and Motoko Kusanagi. I don't know. I was really largely influenced by those two characters in particular. But I don't know. I like women. Oop, this needs an apostrophe, mocking the captain's paraphrased words. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there for that scene. We're gonna move on to scene 2. The silence in the captain's ready room was palpable while she and Trey waited. Word on the woman's status. But yeah, back to the woman thing. The woman thing. I kind of had been worried that, like, I noticed when I was writing my third novel that a lot of my characters were women. Like, a lot of the lead characters were women. And I don't know, I was kind of worried that people might think that I was just thirsty or something. But with this one, I decided to go all in, and there are male characters in here, but the main characters are women, and in fact, I decided to make it so that this ship, this relief ship that Trey is working on, is entirely operated by women. The entire crew are women. Yeah. It's a medical and mechanical relief ship. It's like an underground relief ship, so that They go into like war zones and they provide relief to oppressed populations and stuff. And they do it secretly, so, you know, just in case. Yeah, yeah. I was reading, or I was watching something on the news the other day about a submarine. I don't think the submarine was entirely crewed by women, but it was like 40% women, which is like the highest all-female crew that there's ever been, like, on a submarine in the military. And I'm pretty sure it's captained by a woman as well. I thought that was pretty cool. There were a lot of things that Ray wanted to say, but she held her tongue. At least until... Okay, a chief medical officer in the military, like, they would be a doctor, right? Like, they would have their doctorate and be referred to as doctor. Let me ask GPT real quick. Are CMOs doctors? It's typically a doctor, particularly in contexts like hospitals, healthcare organizations, military, or science fiction settings. Now, if this ship is like undercover, I think it could be possible that the doctor has actually lost their medical license for some, you know, for like maybe providing aid to somebody or something that, I don't know. I could see very, you know, I could see something happening that could make the chief medical officer have lost their license in the past. But I'll go ahead and make sure. I'll go ahead and call her the doctor until Dr. Ibrahim. Walked in. What's her status? Doc? Captain Dubois asked. He's stable. And frankly, despite her Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Let's see how many words we got. Now, ish. 7724, 7749, 7749. At home, on a PC. Started at 03, let's call it 15. Update progress. Thank you, I appreciate it. Only 200 words or so. I'm not pushing myself. Just trying to get the writing in every day. And while I'm not going to get the tag because I forgot to update my project on one day a few days ago, Otherwise, I have actually technically written every single day of the month. So, yeah. But, yeah, for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to thank everybody for writing. I really, or being here, rather. I really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 if you'd like to support me for doing this writing and stuff. A little bit later today, I'm actually going to start downloading Heart of Chernobyl, Stalker 2. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start playing that. Let's see how my lovely PC handles it. Until then, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your time zone.